Let's kick things off with number 6, a moment so strange it was almost easy to miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan and Chalkgate. During the 2015 World Championship quarter-final match between Ronnie and Stuart Bingham, Ronnie decided to check whether one ball would pass another by using his chalk as a measuring tool. Now, you'd think a simple little move like this couldn't possibly be against the rules, but actually it was. According to the WPBSA rules of snooker, specifically Rule 10D2, using any object as a measurement aid is illegal and should result in a 7-point foul. But here's the twist. Nobody seemed to notice. Neither Ronnie nor Bingham picked up on the rule breach. And to make things even more unusual, referee Terry Camilleri didn't either. The rule might be obscure, but given how long all three of them had been involved in professional snooker, it's surprising that nobody caught it. The move went completely unpenalized, though after the match, Camilleri was reprimanded. But as far as the tournament went, the incident fizzled out. What added to the absurdity was the media coverage. This was, after all, Ronnie O'Sullivan, a player who regularly finds himself in the spotlight, often for quirky antics. And in that same tournament, he'd already caused a stir by banging his cue, and even playing without shoes. So the Chalkgate incident, while minor, fit right into a pattern of his unconventional behavior. Critics were split. Some saw it as another sign of disrespect, while others argued it brought some maverick energy to the sport. In the end, it was nothing major, but the fact that this small rule breach became a talking point says a lot about Ronnie's place in the snooker world.
16.
Also, all them easy misses, all they do is just take more and more pressure off O'Sullivan.
Well, what's he doing? Never seen that before. That was strange, because what you couldn't do there is you couldn't put the chalk if you're trying to see if a ball would spot, but I don't think there's anything in the rule book saying you can't put the chalk there.
Personally, I think it's a sign that he's got other things on his mind and he's not focused properly on winning the World Championship. That's usually when these things happen. I think the tournament would be a poor event without O'Sullivan, and snooker generally, as I said earlier, that we all like our dominating characters like the Woodses, the Federers and everything. Ronnie is still the dominating feature in snooker, whether he wins or not. He's the sort of superstar. If you will, people recognise not just for playing snooker. So yeah.
At number 5, we have Ronnie O'Sullivan and the disputed cue ball placement. In this moment, Ronnie narrowly missed hitting a red ball, and referee Olivier Martil stepped in to replace the white ball in its original spot. But Ronnie disagreed with the placement, insisting the ball wasn't exactly where it should be. To make his point, he kept his cue on the table, marking the spot he believed was correct. Martil, in an effort to get it right, had to crouch down and even peer under Ronnie's cue to see the ball clearly. The interaction turned into a humorous scene, with Ronnie and Martil locked in a standoff over a matter of inches.
Yeah, we need to swap seats, don't we?
Foul on the miss.
Well, Ronnie's still got his cue there, more or less saying that's where it was. So he's still got the cue there.
Yep. Can I just check? Can I just check, please? Yeah? Yeah?
That's about right, I think.
You could flick a red. No, I can't see it. Me and Judd agree that I can hit that red, and I literally can't hit it. Is the position correct, Mars? No. Oh, you can.
The referee's saying he can see the red now.
It is right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You agree that I can see the red. Yeah, but you can still flick the red on the left-hand side. No, you try. No.
You try, he says.
Coming in at number 4, we've got a classic commentator slip-up with John Virgo and Match of the Day. During the 2016 World Championship semi-final between Mark Selby and Margot Fu, snooker fans witnessed what would become the longest frame in Crucible history, stretching an impressive 1 hour and 16 minutes. The tension was high, but not for everyone. As the slow frame dragged on, veteran commentator John Virgo let slip his frustration in a hilariously unfiltered moment. Without realizing his mic was still live, Virgo was caught muttering, "I wanted to watch a bit of racing this afternoon. I'll be lucky to watch some effing match of the day." The comment went out on air, and viewers couldn't believe their ears. A rare, uncensored moment from a man known for his professionalism. Virgo's accidental outburst was more funny than serious, but it didn't go unnoticed. Snooker fans and media jumped on the incident, with some even calling for him to be removed from commentary duties for the rest of the event. It was an embarrassing moment for Virgo, who later expressed regret for the slip-up. In truth, it was just a humorous lapse from a commentator who'd seen one too many lengthy frames. At number 3, we have a rare physical clash in snooker. Ali Carter and the shoulder barge with Ronnie O'Sullivan. During the 2018 World Championship last 16 match, tension was high, as Carter, known to disapprove of O'Sullivan's antics, was close to beating him for the first time. With Carter leading 10-8, the two players brushed shoulders, sparking a surprisingly heated exchange. O'Sullivan accused Carter of intentionally barging him, calling him Mr. Angry, while Carter denied any malice. Referee Paul Collier stepped in to defuse the situation, but the media seized on the altercation, calling it a bitter clash and even a street fight, a stretch for what was essentially a shoulder bump. Although both players downplayed it afterward, the incident overshadowed the match itself, in which Carter ultimately won 13-9. In the end, the minor bump became a major talking point, adding a rare bit of drama to the usually polite world of snooker.
That's certainly not what he played. He was trying to get in behind the black dirt, and he smiles away. Oh, but they've had a laugh about it afterwards there. Oh. No,
Right, fellas, just play on, yeah?
That's unusual. Right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. He wished me all the best, shook my hand. You know, I've got the utmost respect for Ronnie, and I'm sure he has for me too, you know, so everything's all good.
I mean, Ali, I've known Ali since he was like 10 years of age, you know. I knew he was going to be a very good player, and, you know, it was a bit of nothing, but, you know, sometimes it gets a little bit tense out there, but it's all a bit of fun. You know, it's all put behind us, and just, you know, good luck to Ali for the rest of the tournament.
At number 2, Ronnie O'Sullivan's blue trainers stirred up drama at the 2017 English Open. Due to a sprained ankle, Ronnie wore blue trainers instead of the required black shoes, breaking the dress code. Told he'd need black shoes to continue, Ronnie threatened on Twitter to pull out, which led fans to offer help, even offering to deliver black shoes to the venue. Eventually, he got his black shoes, continued in the event, and won it, but not without making the trainers a headline. The whole incident overshadowed other players' performances and put the focus back on Ronnie's antics, rather than the snooker itself.
Twitter, that will really do his head in. Listen, this is Ronnie at the moment. Usually we're used to the traditional black shoes you wear with a dinner suit, but Jimmy, tell us why he's got bright blue trainers on.
He's in back doing his favourite pastime of running, and he had a fall and he sprained his ankle. He's got a strap on his ankle there, and he's playing in the trainers because obviously the shoes will be uncomfortable for him, but Kevin there is getting the balls out for him, says he's hitting them great.
Yeah, I've got plantar fascia, which is the easiest way to explain it. It's like a bruise on your heel. So every time you put your foot down, you can't. It's really sore. So leather-soled shoes would just absolutely batter my feet to pieces. So I've had to resort to getting something with these big old soles on them just to sort of give me foot a rest, basically. Maybe, yeah. I felt like some good support out there today, and I always get good support. But you know, I'm always mindful of my opponent as well, because you do hear like some people go, "Oh, Ronnie's fans a bit loud and this and that," and Jimmy obviously had it. And it's not like I'm egging it on, you know. And you feel for like someone like Anthony, who's a lovely guy, and you don't want him to sort of feel that sort of vibe, you know what I mean? And it's no, you know, it's just that we have that sort of, you know, one of the lads, you know, Jimmy was, Alex Higgins, myself, you know, they like to sort of root us on, you know, in a way. So, yeah.
And here's number 1, Rory McIlroy and the ISIS logo. At the top of our list, Rory McIlroy's ISIS logo caused an unexpected stir. During the 2015 Welsh Open, viewers saw ISIS on McIlroy's waistcoat, and seeing he was a black Muslim, some jumped to the absurd conclusion that he was promoting terrorism. In reality, ISIS was the logo of his sponsor, ISIS Business Solutions, but McIlroy still faced backlash and had to explain himself. Even years later, the media brought it up again. It was a ridiculous overreaction, turning a harmless sponsor logo into an unnecessary scandal. And that's it for this video. What was your favourite moment? Let us know in the comments. For more snooker content, click on the screen right now.